United Nations Secretary-General Antonio called for the immediate restoration of free and unimpeded navigation through the Strait of Hormuz, urging all the parties to prevent further escalation amid stalled US-Iran peace talks and rising tensions in the Gulf region. Speaking at a high-level United Nations Security Council debate on maritime security, Antonio stressed that the Strait of Hormuz, one of the world's most critical energy corridors through which nearly one-fifth of global oil and liquefied natural gas flows, must remain open in international shipping without any restriction. He appealed directly to the parties involved, saying, "Open the strait, let ships pass, no tolls, no discrimination, and let trade resume. Let the global economy breathe." And he described safe and uninterrupted passage as both an economic and humanitarian necessity, warning that disruptions in recent weeks have already sent shockwaves through global energy markets, food supply chains, and international trade routes. According to Antonio, the crisis has left more than 20,000 seafarers stranded at sea and over 2,000 commercial vessels caught in unstable and potentially dangerous conditions. He emphasized that all these individuals are civilian workers who are not part of any conflict and are essential to maintaining global supply chains. He further underscored that international law, including navigational rights under the law of the sea, must be respected, referencing UN Security Council Resolution 2817 and stating that freedom of navigation is a fundamental principle. The Charter's prohibition of the threat or use of the force applies fully at sea, he said, calling for restraint and renewed diplomatic engagement. He also offered UN mediation, pointing to previous cooperative efforts such as the Black Sea Grain Initiative as proof that dialogue remains possible even during periods of conflict. And the Strait of Hormuz has faced significant disruption since early March, following heightened hostilities after a joint US-Israel military offensive against Iran on February 28. Although active fighting is currently on pause and diplomatic efforts to secure a lasting resolution continue, the maritime situation remains tense, with shipping delays and security concerns affecting global markets. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio strongly criticized any attempt by Iran to impose conditions or fees on vessels transiting the strait, rejecting such measures as an infringement on international waters. And speaking in an interview, Rubio said that any requirement for ships to seek Iranian approval or pay for passage would not be acceptable, adding that the Strait of Hormuz is an international waterway and must remain open without coercion or control. And if what they mean by opening the straits is you must coordinate with Iran or get permission, or you'll be targeted, then that is not openness, that is control, Rubio said, warning against normalizing restrictions on global shipping lanes. International concern over the situation has also been echoed by global leaders, as UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer and US President Donald Trump reportedly stressed the urgent need to restore maritime traffic through the strait during a recent phone call, highlighting the broader economic risk, including rising global living costs if disruptions continue. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.